morning, everybody, on a Thursday morning. Welcome to Big Fish, Little Fish. Craig Thompson, we're off to Invercargill just after 12 noon today for 11 races. Aren't they doing a super job down there for harness racing in the Deep South?
They are, mate. Good morning to you. Good morning to the viewers as well. Really keen on their fields today. A Thursday afternoon meeting, a little bit of depth to it, Michael. 11 races and full fields. I mean, I think the turnover will be really good. Again, we've got no gallops to compete with on a Thursday, and they should get predominantly a lot of turnover-wise because we've got nothing to compete with.
And they've got a sexy horse to end the program. Ultimate Stride's one of the more exciting horses in the country. He was excellent, Craig, fresh up off a mobile. Now he's back to a standing start this afternoon, off 20 metres, and it's race 11. It's actually quite a tricky little race. There's horses off 10s and 20s and 30s, so there'll be a lot of tapes and things around him. We wouldn't have seen him have a standing start in New Zealand, but he actually had two in Australia. Won the Redwood, which is their biggest two-year-old trot from the stand. Craig, I thought the way he trotted so squarely and so purposefully last time out, it shouldn't be an issue. Do you think Ultimate Stride trots all the way in the last on the card?
I think he probably will, Michael. I think there's only 4 horses when I looked at the fields last night off the 20-metre handicap, so he's going to get a little bit of room to move. Also, what aids his chances is 2,700 metres this week. Had it been 2,200 metres and you're off a handicap around a big field, it is difficult, but I think the extra 500 metres will aid him also with that run under his belt. He'll start short, Michael. I think the bookmakers will have him under $2, but gee, it's very hard to tip against him when his main rival was doing things from the mobile wrong last week in Chinese Whisper. And then the other rivals that are comparable with him are off the same handicap. So to answer your question, he will be your top tip. It'll be at what price you'll accept.
What else have you found for us for the day? Because I thought Mitchell Kerr might be one of the trainers to follow there. The Canterbury form and good trials form, and Mitch tends to have them ready to run fresh up. I thought he might be one of the trainers to follow down there. But what did you like at Invercargill today?
Yeah, 2 horses. One of his horses goes around in race number 9, A Taste of Honey. Really nice trialist, Michael. Went during the week and trialled superbly. That was her second trial. She looks really forward, and Blair Orange takes the drive on her. Mitchell sent, I think, 3 or 4 down. He's got a strong hand in the following race with the likes of William Wallace and Kona Sig that go around in race number 10. But I quite like A Taste of Honey, just has to overcome the second row draw. The other one I was very keen on, actually, I thought was the bet of the day at Invercargill tomorrow, is a horse called Bardo. Gee, it gets into this race really well. Former Brendan Hill trained runner is headed south. Had the one run last week at Invercargill, got savaged in front. Did a great job to run 4th. Now, gets into this race. Sarah O'Reilly gets the drive. Not only does it get into the race with a penalty-free option if it can win this race, but have a listen to this, Michael. It's in a rating 40 to 50. Now, it's a 55. I have no idea how it got into this race. And it came out of a race that was up to a rating 59 last week. So not only is it dropping back in grade, but it drops into a race where I think it's about 5 rating points higher than anything into the race.
So, Craig, would that be because of Sarah's claim, maybe? Because maybe she gets 5 points off because she'd still be a claiming junior, I take it.
Well, she's a claiming junior driver. That's why they put it on, because she'll get it penalty-free. But there's other horses in that race that are chasing penalty-free races, a penalty-free win as well, with the likes of Cherie Tomlinson and board and Ali Barron. Gee, it gets in well here, Bardo. For me, I thought it looked one of the bets of the day. It's at what price we can get, Michael, but it does map very nicely to probably lead. Brad Mowbray's had a nice...
What price would you take?
Mate, if you got 250, 280, something like that, I'd be quite happy to take that price. I think there's only one danger, and it's Southern Belle, who won a maiden last week, a Canterbury Raider for Brad Mowbray that went down south and got a maiden win last Saturday at Invercargill, draws inside it. But, gee, if Bardo can replicate that run, Michael, I think it'll be winning.
Okay, for those people who want to punt this weekend, because we have Addington tomorrow night, Friday, big afternoon Thursday coming up today, and then, of course, Sunday they go again. How do they get all of your tips? Because Big Fish, Little Fish is giving people an insight. They're giving them maybe some sushi, but they want the big fish. So how do they get all your information for the weekend ahead?
Right, they want the big blue whale. Mate, I think have a look at whalesharness.co.nz and go there and manoeuvre around the site, Michael. There's 3 or 4 things to look at. We did a trials pre-review from last week where we reviewed 5 meetings last week I think Rangiora, Franklin, Cambridge, Invercargill, and Winton. So there's plenty to take in. If you're into that, it's a bit of a long read, but yeah, it's well worth having a look.
All right, Big Fish, we'll see you tomorrow to preview Addington for the regular Friday night.